Hello, everyone. I'm Wolf, and you're watching Telling Stories, the channel where we relive the greatest moments in football and history. Today we're going back to 1968 to revisit one of the most thrilling finals in Copa Libertadores history. After a brilliant campaign, Estudiantes de La Plata reached the final to face the powerful Palmeiras. It took 3 matches, plenty of tension, and a dramatic playoff that made history. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join me as we relive this incredible achievement. The 1968 Copa Libertadores was the 9th edition of South America's premier club tournament. It brought together national champions and runners-up, making the competition even more competitive. Estudiantes, led by coach Osvaldo Zubeldia, was famous for its tactical discipline and organization. On the other side stood Palmeiras, one of Brazil's strongest teams, led by stars like Ademir de Gea. The final would be decided in up to 3 matches. First match. The opening game was played in La Plata, Argentina. In front of their home crowd, Estudiantes took advantage of the venue and won 2-1, gaining the upper hand in the series. Second match. The return leg was held at Pacaembu Stadium in São Paulo. Driven by their fans, Palmeiras put on a great performance, winning 3-1 and leveling the series with 1 victory each. At that time, the champion was not decided by goal difference. Since both teams had won once, a third match was required. Third match, the playoff. The decisive game was played on neutral ground at Estadio Centenario in Montevideo, Uruguay. Once again showing the strength of their tactical system, Estudiantes controlled the match and won 2-0, securing their first Copa Libertadores title. With this victory, the Argentine club began its dominance on the continent and wrote an unforgettable chapter in its history. As South American champions, Estudiantes faced Manchester United of England in the Intercontinental Cup. After winning the first leg 1-0 and drawing the second 1-1, they also claimed the world title. The team's success didn't stop there. In 1969 and 1970, Estudiantes would go on to win their second and third consecutive Libertadores, becoming one of the greatest teams in the competition's history. The 1968 Copa Libertadores marked the beginning of Estudiantes de La Plata's dynasty. After winning the first match 2-1, losing the second 3-1, and triumphing 2-0 in the playoff, the Argentine club captured its first South American crown. It was the start of a glorious journey that forever changed the history of the Copa Libertadores. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to Telling Stories, and activate the bell so you don't miss the next chapters in Libertadores history. I'm Wolf, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.